I always found the living cells very fascinating, even in school. And I wanted to be a civil engineer, and I was looking for different majors, whether it be physics or environmental sciences. The biotechnology was hardest to get in. So I put that one first because I couldn't choose which one to pick from. So I ended up studying biotechnology in Tampere. And even though it's a bit it has been a quite new field, so a lot of uncertainties whether you will be employed or how it's going to be. It's so interesting. After I graduated finished my master's, I was working on a private company for a few years just in the sales, but I was thinking that no, I want to do engineering or science or something kind of save the planet, or at least try to. And then I was applying for different positions elsewhere, and I was living in Sweden back then. But I got the topic for PhD from VTT, and I was like, oh, bioplastics, what is that? Can I say no to it? And then I was like, okay, maybe this is my only chance, so I will take it. And then I applied research grants for 1 year, and when I got the grant, and then they were like, okay, now you can start. Doing a PhD doesn't really narrow down your expertise, but it expands them, at least in synthetic biology, because you get time to focus on something, to read all what is new and state of the art of something, and see that where the top of the world researchers, what are they doing, and compare your own results and plans for that. And then when you gather a lot of new information and then you talk with other people who do something else or similar, then it gives you a creative kind of a tool set or mindset to come up with the new ideas. That without the time for focusing on something, it's really difficult to create something new. And I think that's one of the best things in PhD, even though it's a bit painful to write the book, but it kind of pays off in that way. So it's a PhD, it's a really good work experience as well. I'm working at VTT, and it's a big organization which allows me to focus on something and then learn from my colleagues who are focusing on other topics. So it helps a bit for the overwhelming of the new things to work with professionals. But I think already when I studied, I knew that VTT is an excellent place to study biotechnology. There is so much of small-scale things and pilot scale and people doing different things. I think it has taken huge leaps forward, both technology-wise, that we have more faster tools and robotics, and then the things we need to buy for our research are gone. The prices have gone down because the technology has gone further, so we can do more things faster and easier. And also now there have been a lot of new startups and companies relying on synthetic biology and biotechnology in general, which boosts the whole field. So when I started, it was a bit more like niche, or it felt so, but now it's growing a lot, also globally, not only in Finland. I think the multidisciplinary approach is really important, because biotechnology in the field is a field that we can produce something. Usually, of course, we can use cells to clean up something else as well, but mainly produce. But each of our products is different. I might have colleagues that work with the colors or medicines or biofuels, and then you need to know, I'm working with the plastics. So then you need to know about your end product as well, not only the tools you use. And then including the computational methods boost also your own research, that you can do things faster and with less laboratory efforts. I think that's going to be the future. And since it's so difficult to know everything about everything, more you are working together with the others gets you forward faster. Yeah, it has been really rewarding also to teach what I've learned to the new PhD students, and then have the possibility to create new ideas together. It's more fruitful than working just alone. And I also work with the other polymer chemists and researchers who are interested in replacing traditional plastics, because even though we have a different approaches, we might still use the same analytics, and it's very inspiring to share information.